Hello everybody, welcome back to your HTML and CSS tutorial series. Once again, my name is Caleb Curry, it's 5:23 p.m. So let's get started. This video I'm going to be talking about tables. Not like tables you eat on or like tables you put stuff on. I'm talking about like digital tables. So, if you saw my databasing series, you probably know a ton about tables. We can actually create tables with HTML. And by the way, check out my databasing series. It's awesome. Off the hook, yo. See? Yeah, so just go do that. There's like 100 videos. Come on. How could you not love it? So, to create a table, we have rows. So, what does a table look like? Well, let me open up Microsoft Paint. Alright, so here we have Paint. Here's what a table would look like. Let me find a tool here. We have a box, and then we have, let's say it looks like this. Alright, so as you can see, we would have two columns. Column 1, column 2. And then we would have rows. Row 1, row 2, row, your bow. Get it? Like the song? Row. Alright, I'll stop. So this could be titled, let's say this one's, alright, yeah, I got an idea. This one is name. This one is age. So we could say we have Caleb. He is 14. Then we can have, let's get some new names. El Libro, book. And that would be, he is 18. Then we have Mr. Jill. He is 84. Whoops. So yeah, that's the idea of a table. I know it looks crappy, but we can figure out content and we can store content within a table to make things visually more appealing. So let's learn how to do that. So yeah, H1 table, so that's our title. To start a table, we put TR, which stands for table row. And then we end the TR. And then within a table row, we have a table data, is what they call it. So table data. So let's try this. We could put Caleb. Let's just see what it looks like. Refresh. Oh, and also, just to make things easier to see, oh yeah, I forgot one thing. You have to type in table, and then we end the table. So that is how you form a table. Then you have table rows with table data within them. So now let's look at it. It still looks the same. So I'm going to add a little border. Put that in quotation marks. Refresh. Now we have Caleb. Let's add another one. We can go So now we have two columns. We have name and age. So yeah, that's pretty cool, I know. And I forgot to end the H1, that's why everything's so big. So now we have the appropriate content. So let's create a new table row. Alright, now we could say, instead of name, we could replace that with a name. We could put Caleb, age 14. Now within a new table row, we could add a new person. We can go add a new table data, in table data. Within here we can put El Fondo. I don't know how to spell that. and we could say he is 43, 53, whatever, same thing. Now we have Caleb, who's 14, Elfonda, who's 53. And then once we get this, we can kind of just duplicate it to create some more. Copy and paste makes things real easy. We have Rebecca. She is 74. And we also have Samantha. She is 17. Woo! So now we have 4 rows, 2 columns. First column would be the name, and the second column would be the age. There's only one problem though. We don't know what is this supposed to be? Is it just random numbers, or is this age, or is this how many times they've jumped off a cliff and survived? How many times they've, I don't know. Gosh. Jeez. Well, now we can actually add table headers, which will help us to visualize what's going on. So to do that, we go to the top. All right, where's the top? We have right here. What we can do is put in greater than, less than signs, put table header and table header. You do that twice. First one can be name. Second one can be age. Fresh. Now that is cool. So we could have a lot of cool databasing illustrations, and we can put content from a database on these tables and so forth, which will look really nice and visually appealing and nice and attractive. And did I say visually appealing? Exactly. So yeah, tables are awesome. So yeah, that's all I really have to say about tables. Just remember, we have, it's kind of confusing at first, but once you get used to it, it's easy. We have the 2 table headers, a table row, and on that table row, so this is the first row, right across here, we have 2 columns. Table data Caleb, table data 14. Let's see what happens when we add a new table data. Awesome. So this is a description. Whoops, sorry about that, guys, again. Oh, I don't even think you saw that. Something popped up in the background. My video editor. Alright, so now we have a whole new category. But see, none of the other rows have that. So that's the difference. We could add a table header, description, refresh. So now we have the description of the person. So that's how tables work. If you want to add a table header, it goes at the top. It works just like columns, just right across the top. And then each row has table data, which is another word for columns. So if you didn't hear that, TD equals columns. Sweet. So that's all I have to say about tables, and I shall see you in the next video. Thank you, and subscribe.